Hi Homo sapiens, it's me Rogue Marby Scott. Welcome back to the channel. Obviously Christmas is coming and I decided I wanted to do this when I woke up this morning, and I kind of sketched it out in my head and I just created this. Now I'm not too happy with the ribbon up there because obviously I'm using Snazaroo paints and they bleed a lot, so we'll figure something out the next time. But it's an icy Christmas tree in the middle of nowhere look. Well, stay tuned and watch how I created this look. Starting out by sketching out the white part of my face, that's the middle of course, and then I'm going to fill that in with white. Now I'm being really messy, but you can be as neat as you want doing this part. Now I'm going in with a ring of sky blue Snazaroo Facepaints. I wasn't too happy with that thin line, so I made it a bit thicker. And then I'm going to go on to the dark blue. So when I woke up in the morning of doing this, I was thinking to myself, how am I going to create this Christmas tree look without making my nose look prominent? So I've decided I was going to use my nose, of course, as the Christmas tree. Now I'm going to blend all three of those colours together just to make it look more like a sky. Now I'm fixing up that white and I'm being careful not to go on my nose. I'm stippling it on my face and blending it out also, just to brighten the look up a little bit. Now it's time to create the landscape, so this is the distance landscape, and I'm using dark blue in the Snazaroo Facepaints, but you can use whatever colours you choose as long as it's the same colour as your sky kind of. Now I'm creating the ground, the icy ground. I didn't want it to be a snowy ground, I wanted it to look kind of like a iced ground, if that even makes any sense. I didn't want it to look like a lake, I wanted it to look like a really icy ground. Now I'm going to create the tree in the middle of my face, of course, using my nose. If you're wondering why I'm leaving specific parts like later on in the video and so forth, it's because I want the face paints to dry first before I go over them. Happy with that, I'm going to now use the sky blue and I'm going to start creating my background, just applying loads of spots and lines across the dark area underneath my nose. Now using the lighter blue that I only just recently bought, I'm creating more of that background with more speckles. I'm not too sure of the colour of the blue, but I will leave it in the description below, as I will leave all the colours of the paints that I'm using. Now using one of my split cakes, which I've also just recently bought and I've been waiting to use, I'm creating that icy look on the white. Sorry about the camera work here, I'm just so not aware sometimes that my face is off screen. I'm just so in tuned in what I'm doing. But now I'm using a light green to go and make, you know, the leaves of the tree stand out a little bit more, and also I'm going to use another green on top of that also. Creating the trunk of the tree using dark brown, of course. Using gold paints to create that star on the top of the tree was very difficult actually, because Snazaroo paints aren't fantastic when it comes to golds. Now I'm going in with some red and I'm creating the baubles on the tree. Now I'm going to create snowflakes dropping from the sky but not yet settled. This is like a look for me where it snowed, it stopped, and it started to snow again. So when I was finished, I thought, maybe should I just add like a bell to this look? And then I went in obviously with some yellow face paints and I tried to create a bell, but I literally forgot what a bell looked like, so I just kind of went with the flow. So here you can see me creating the bell with a little bow, and that was just hard, and yeah, it was hard as fuck basically. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye! Rogue Marby Scott.